Hello, welcome to the Wildcat Insider, your source for stories from grades 7, 8, and 9.
The transition to the junior high brings together students from beyond our elementary schools. Student council members assisted with the new Student Luncheon on September 26th. Madison Hopkins and Maddie Kaufman have the story.
Council had a luncheon to welcome the new 7th grade and 8th grade students.
So every year we do what's called a new student luncheon, and so we play games, we eat pizza, and we get to know the new students who moved into our district. And if you think about it as a student here, a lot of you have been in Greater Latrobe K through 6, and so you know a lot of students, and that's a tough transition when kids come here and don't know anybody. And some of our new kids, we're so proud of them, coming from all over the state, all over the country, and came here to Greater Latrobe Junior High. So absolutely, this is something we do every year because we want to make sure that our new students feel comfortable, and we hope you do too, and recognize them in the building and make sure that they're comfortable as Greater Latrobe Wildcats.
The students have come from a variety of different places, and we asked them what they like most about Latrobe.
I moved from Christ the Vine Teacher School. And I moved from Murleysville.
And I moved from Christ the Vine Teacher School.
Meeting new people.
All of my teachers.
All the people.
Student council sees the benefit in this event.
I think the luncheon is very beneficial because it gives new students to see who else is here that's new and doesn't really know anyone, and it gives people a chance to mingle and just to have fun and just be relaxed without having to worry about any schoolwork.
Luncheon is important because new students get to be able to meet new people, and student council gets to help out the new 7th graders and the new 8th graders.
Another fun event for students to get to know one another is the 7th grade web mixer. Here are some highlights.
Community service develops an increased sense of social responsibility, which is a global view of society and a heart for giving back and helping others. It also provides an opportunity to apply academic learning to real-life events. On Saturday, September 7th, a group of students did just that when they held the 4th annual lemonade stand to support St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital and Thinking of Nikki Foundation.
We had a chance to talk to Maddie Slater about the lemonade stand. Why do you run the lemonade stand?
When I was in 4th grade, my cousin Jack was diagnosed with brain cancer, and me and my neighbor Avery were just trying to think of some ways that we could help kids with cancer that were in the same situation my cousin was in. So we came up with our lemonade stand, and we've been doing it for 4 years, and we take all the proceeds and send it to St. Jude and Thinking of Nikki Foundation. The Thinking of Nikki Foundation is a foundation for local kids with cancer, and I'm just so thankful for everything St. Jude did for my cousin.
How much money did you raise?
Over the past 4 years, we've made about $5,000 and we've donated to St. Jude.
How long did you run the lemonade stand?
Normally the lemonade stand runs for about 3 hours. The first couple years we did it for 2, but now we've been doing it for 3 hours.
Here are some more photos from the lemonade stand.
We also have individuals who we see every day who help make all of our lives better. On October 2nd, we celebrated National Custodian Day. We had a chance to talk to Mr. Bill about his experience at Greater Latrobe Junior High.
I've worked here for 26 years with the district. Here at this personal school, I've worked a year and a half. It's my second year. Favorite part of my job is actually the students. I've worked at elementary schools for most of my career, and the students here are more respectful and they're just more friendlier. Actually, the craziest one just happened about a half hour ago. Kid came up all frantic, said about losing his phone. Someone threw his phone away during the lunch. So I had to dig through the garbage to find it. And then after digging through for a half hour, 10 minutes later, saw him and he said, "I found my phone." So that's...
Shout out to the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Bill.
Thank you, Mr. Bill!
You may have heard about the new MindWorks elective taught by Mrs. Mahalik and Mrs. Wilkerson. Reporters Gabby Bird and Jake Shawless had a chance to investigate what this new class is all about.
MindWorks is a one-quarter course taught by Frau Wilkerson and Mrs. Mahalik. MindWorks teaches students valuable life skills such as courage, gratitude, forgiveness, and compassion that can be used at school, home, or the community.
Activities in MindWorks include hands-on group activities, journaling, and solving everyday problems that create stress, anxiety, and overwhelming feelings.
The course will help students develop self-management, self-awareness, social awareness, relationship skills, and responsible decision-making.
What MindWorks is, well, we basically chill, do some journal entries about certain things, and it's basically just relaxing.
About like what like makes you happy and like stuff to control like what you do, like how it helps you like your mind and like what controls your mind and your emotions.
Don't use much technology except for like the background music.
It's super chill, and the only really writing like most of the time we just do activities and it's really fun.
Visit Frau Wilkerson's website for more information.
The annual art selection process is underway. Nolan Berhosky and I spoke with some of the students who selected the artwork for the school-wide vote.
The junior high art selection was on September 26th. The students that were selected to go voted to bring back a few new pieces of art for the school. Here's what Isaac Murgy, Sarah Hoffman, and Lyndon Shine had to say about their experience at the Art Center.
It was important for us to depict the pictures so our school can have a new artwork added to the collection, and for it just looks cool in the hallways when people come and visit.
It was important for us to go and pick artworks so that we can add to our collection and to just make the school a prettier place and just make it interesting. And my motivation for picking the pieces that I did, I just thought that they were interesting and that they would really add to the uniqueness of the school and reflect our character.
I think it was important for me because some people really don't get this opportunity to pick out pieces of artwork, and they could add to our school's collection and look pretty nice. And the reason why I chose this painting because it looked really nice and I thought it had a pretty good meaning to it.
As a way to raise funds for the annual art purchase, you can participate in the annual pumpkin raffle. Here are the details.
The 7th annual pumpkin raffle will begin on Monday, October 21st through Friday, October 25th. Teachers and facility will decorate real or fake pumpkins to raffle off to students. The money raised will go towards the art department. Tickets will be sold at lunch all week and are 1 ticket for 50 cents and 3 tickets for $1. On Friday, tickets will be pulled and students get to take home the pumpkin they want. Throughout the year, students in the foreign language classes have opportunities to participate in cultural experiences. Jake Shawless and Gabby Bird had a chance to visit the German Oktoberfest.
So Oktoberfest started with the marriage between Ludwig I and Theresa von Sachsen-Hildburghausen when they were married in October of 1810, and since then has been celebrated in the country because they invited everybody to the celebration and everyone loved it, so it just kept recurring year after year after year, and this year marks the 186th Oktoberfest.
Yeah, I've been to several local Oktoberfests in Germany. I've not been cozy, very comfortable. The food is great. It's a very nice atmosphere.
Frau dressing up and dancing.
Eat the food and dance.
Ethan's potato pancakes.
My favorite food is probably the Doppelkeks, the German cookies.
It was my potato pancakes.
I'd like to go to Oktoberfest in Germany someday because that seems like a really interesting thing.
Not really. I mean, it seems kind of crazy.
Go out and try a German or Austrian recipe to share with the class.
It certainly isn't a German folk dance. Our new segment is a TikTok dance challenge, and you can vote for your favorite. Be sure to check out the voting link posted on today's junior high daily announcements page. Winners will be announced in our next episode.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Stick it off, slash, slash, slash. Like the reaper. Yeah, 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 yeah. Stick it off, slash, slash, slash. Like the reaper. Yeah, 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 yeah. Stick it off, slash, slash, slash. Like the reaper.
Over 740 students attended the homecoming dance this year. Emily Sweeney and Alexis Knoll created this montage of freshmen in their finest.
Get your costumes and dance move ready for the junior high Halloween dance. Here are the details.
Get into the Halloween spirit with this fun Halloween treat.
First, twist the top off of the Oreo. Then place 2 candy corn on the side of the Oreo. Then take 6 pretzel sticks and put 3 on each side. Then put the top back on. Then take the icing and put 2 spots on top of the Oreo right in front of the teeth. Then stick your marshmallow on and put black icing for the eyes.
Trick-or-treating is just a few weeks away. Nate Roth and Brian Hill asked students about their favorite treats.
My favorite candy for Halloween is Hershey's. Mine's Reese's.
Reese's.
Kit Kat.
Fried chicken.
Three Musketeers.
Snickers.
Crunch.
Twix.
Probably Twix.
Milky Way.
Skittles.
Kit Kat.
Skittles.
Snickers. M&M's.
We go now to Josie Stragus with our sports report.
Thanks, Dom. The fall sports teams have been working hard all season. Nate Hutchko and Anthony Mazzari had a chance to talk to some of the boys and girls soccer players about their season so far.
Seven, 2, and 1.
Undefeated.
I play outside midfield.
I play left mid.
I'm the big man up top.
I play left mid.
I play either striker or right wing.
I play either defense or center mid.
My favorite part of the season was being able to spend time with the team.
If you head out to the football game tonight, you can check out some of the 7th and 8th grade band members performing with the senior high band in the 25th annual Greater Latrobe Band Night. They rehearsed last night with the band and will play in the stands with the band throughout the game. This year, junior high students will also be performing on the field at pregame. We will be sure to showcase their performance in next month's episode. We go now to Josh Coffey and Louis Garbeglio with This Day in History.
On this day in 1923, Babe Ruth hit 2 home runs in a World Series game. Day in 1950, the U.S. Federal Communications Commission issues the first license to broadcast television in color to CBS. And on this day in 2000, the 100th Space Shuttle mission is flown by NASA. On this day in 1984, the first spacewalk by a U.S. woman was made. On this day in 1985, Mario Lemieux scored his first goal on his first shot in his first game in the NHL.
Honoring Mario Lemieux's NHL debut, Josh and Louis asked some students about their favorite hockey player.
Nate Hutchko.
Peyton Myers.
Chris Letang.
Reed West.
Sidney Crosby.
And Dimon.
Sidney Crosby.
Nate Lautner.
Cindy Crosby. Mike Fleury. Favorite hockey player is Louis Garbeglio.
My favorite is Happy Gilmore.
Noah Haichu.
Well, he plays for Pittsburgh Pens. Reed West.
That's all for sports. We will be back after this story about the senior high fall play.
The play The Canterville Ghost is about an American family that purchases an old English mansion that is haunted. And the ghost does its best to try to scare the American family away, but the Americans are too tough for the ghost. In fact, they use the ghost to their advantage, and they eventually help the ghost to pass over into the next life, and the ghost assists them with their troubles. The play is this October 18th and 19th at 7:30, and you can purchase tickets at the door on the night of the show.
We go now to Ramaya Henderson and Kira Shaker with a new segment, What's Bookin' Latrobe?
What's Bookin' Latrobe? We're here with our junior high librarian, Mrs. Myers, and she's here to talk about one of her favorite books.
One of my favorite books is The Book Thief.
Who is the author of your book?
Marcus Zuzak.
Who is the main character of your book?
The main character of the book is Liesl Memminger, and she's a 9-year-old little girl who's forced to flee her city.
What was your favorite thing about this book?
Well, I like how the story is told first, and I like that the book contains so much kindness in the midst of so much darkness.
What is the genre?
Well, the book is set in 1939 in Nazi Germany, so the genre is historical fiction.
What would you rate this book and why?
I would rate this book a 10 out of 10. Not only do I love the story, but this was one of the first books that I used as a book club when I came here to the junior high, and so I have a lot of great memories of the people that I read the book with.
Nice, thank you. And to wrap up, here's a short summary from the book publisher.
By her brother's bedside grave, Liesl Memminger's life is changed when she picks up a single object, partially hidden in the snow. It is the gravedigger's handbook, left there by accident, and it is her first act of book thievery. So begins a love affair with books and words.
If you like to read, you may want to join the reading competition team.
Do you like to read?
Do you like competitions? Then you should join reading competition.
In reading competition, there's a list of 40 books that you can choose from. You can read as many as you want.
On March 3rd, we'll be competing against 45 different schools in 3 rounds.
In each round, we will be challenging a different school to see who can answer the most questions correctly about each book.
At the end of the competition, prizes will be awarded to the top 5 schools.
Plus, we will have dairy queen afterwards.
You only need to read at least 5 books by February. If you are interested, please see Mrs. Myers, the librarian, as soon as possible. We hope that you will join us.
Can you guess what these photos are?
It's a chicken.
Kind of looks like a chicken to me.
It's a Nike sock.
It's a hydro flask and I oops.
I think that's an extremely blurry screen.
A dolphin.
A dolphin.
Snapchat.
Cheese from the Diary of the Wimpy Kid.
A 5.
Yesterday, a very unique tortilla competition took place in the library.
Red Ribbon Week is an alcohol, tobacco, and other drug and violence prevention awareness campaign observed annually in October in the United States. Show your commitment to being drug-free and participate in the Red Ribbon Week Spirit Week.
Thanks for tuning in to this edition of Wildcat Insider. We will see you on November 8th.